Sure, it's glamorous. Sure, it's a dream come true. But just like any other kind of life, you win some and you lose some when you're living the life of a K-pop artist. I've always wanted to sit down with a fellow K-pop artist to have a heart-to-heart about this job and let them know, hey, I feel you. And finally, I get to do just that. Joining me in the studio for this week's I Feel You are NVee of the K-pop girl group Blackswan and also our special guest for the week, Tony. Welcome to the show.
Hello.
Hi. Welcome to the studio, both of you.
Thank you so much.
So NVee is here every week, of course. But Tony, could I ask you to introduce yourself to our global listeners?
Yeah. Hi, everyone. My name is Tony Yu, and this is my first time doing a radio show. So
No way,
It's your first time?
yeah, like it's actually like my first time listening to one as well.
Wow.
Before I came here, I kind of like watched a bit, and then
Thank you.
yeah, I kind of like I never really watched like a video version of a radio. Like it was always like in the car.
Like
Yeah.
보이는 radio.
Yeah.
For
This
you.
is the first for me, and it's quite interesting. And I've been a singer since I guess 2016. That's quite a long time when you hear that.
2016, that's when my group disbanded.
Oh,
That's why we never got to meet.
Yeah.
So sad.
when I was 14, I first came to Korea as like a trainee.
Oh,
Yeah.
I came to Korea when I was 14 too.
Oh, really?
I grew up in Hong Kong.
Oh, Hong Kong.
Yeah,
Wow.
so I feel
Okay.
very familiar. What were you saying? My sub-MC for today.
I came to Korea when I was 23.
23. Oh.
Yeah, I was old. It's okay.
Yeah.
That's okay.
It's so fun.
Yeah. And then it's actually my second time being in the Korean K-pop industry because I went back to mainland China during 2019 and then had another kind of like a program show over there. And then, because I've been to, Produce 101.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've
You were
been.
on the show,
I
right?
I've been to that program. Like, I think it was 2019 or something, and then kind of like graduated from that show, and then I later on went to like a Chinese version of the same show, and then was in China, and we were doing like a bit of a touring, and then we did some other stuff, and then this is actually my first debut album. As a solo artist here.
Wow, so
And
meaningful.
Yeah, back to Korea where my dreams all started. So it's quite meaningful for me and quite unique.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you so much.
First album must be so meaningful.
You've gotten a lot of support that I've seen so much. You have a lot
Really?
of fans, so good
Thank
job.
you so much.
Good
Yeah,
job.
no.
Thank you.
NVee was telling me that she met you, you promoted it around the same time.
We did the, what is that in English? Like the
활동?
방송.
Music show?
Oh, yeah,
Music
music
shows.
show. Yeah, music show. We did music shows together for like, I think, a couple of weeks. At least 2.
3?
Yeah, 2 to 3
Yeah.
weeks. Yeah, we were seeing each other on basically every channel.
There and then like before, either he would perform before us or then we would perform after. So yeah.
Uh-huh. I'm quite surprised that this is your first radio show because you've already been
Yeah.
promoting, but not on the radio show.
Yeah, I guess like maybe like in China, like radio shows weren't as big of a hit. Like there wasn't as much opportunity. But like
in Korea, it's a
this
huge
is like
deal.
quite like comfy and
Right.
quite.
Yeah.
Right. And it's part of the
yeah.
promotion, like radio promotions, right?
Well, I know, yeah, it is actually, because we did, I think, obviously this one and then another radio show, at least to perform or like just to talk. So yeah, I know it's fun.
Yeah, Blackswan, the whole team was here too for promotion.
I saw that
So that was the episode he watched. Well, I'm honored to have you on
Thank you so much
the
for
show.
inviting us.
By the way, I heard you celebrated your birthday just last week.
Yeah.
Happy belated birthday!
Thank you. It's actually.
Are you a Virgo?
I think I'm a Leo actually. 'Cause, like,
it's Leo and then Virgo.
yeah, it's like 21st is Leo, and I believe 23rd is Virgo.
I,
It's like 2
I have
days.
no idea, actually.
I'm a Virgo.
I know the signs, but I don't know their dates of
Yeah.
when they are.
What's your horoscope?
I'm a Capricorn. My birthday is January 10th.
January 10th. Wow.
I know.
Okay, so how did you spend the day? What did you do on your birthday?
For me, like, I kind of did live streams with my fans and stuff. We were like blowing cakes. I blew like 10
We were
cakes.
blowing cakes.
Oh, you know, like
Online.
candles.
Ah, the candles.
Online. Wow.
Online. We were blowing candles on cakes, yeah.
That's fun.
Nice. So how was your week, NVee?
It was good, you know, normal things. 방송.
You're still promoting.
Yeah.
How's that going?
It's good. It's good. Tomorrow should be our last show.
Tomorrow is your last
yeah.
show?
Yeah.
And did your hair get brighter? Did you dye your hair again?
No, my hair has gone through enough. I'm not dyeing it.
I feel like it's gotten brighter.
It's probably because since I have such dark roots, usually when you go blonde, it goes and you don't like tone it too much, it starts to go a little bit more yellow of a brighter side. So I guess that's what's happening.
maybe 색깔이
As long as
빠져서
it's
그래.
yeah,
The
right.
colors
Exactly.
빠져. Colors
As long
빠져ing.
as it doesn't go like neon yellow. But I tone like at least once or twice a week. So
Yeah, well, it looks great. So.
and blonde looks good on you too.
Thank you.
Yeah, both of you.
I think it's like it wasn't supposed to be blonde. It was like grayish, kind of like
really?
yeah. And then like I washed it a lot, and it just like
That's what
became like
happens.
this.
That's what happens. Oh, so Tony, you're wrapping up promotions for your song Jigglin in Korea. So how has that been?
It's splendid. Yeah, it's quite what's it called, like surprising for me because I haven't been to these music shows before, and like the first one I've ever been to was probably M Countdown when I was in Produce. So like it's been a long time, been like 5 years since I've ever been on a music show, and also like these programs, like they're, you know how they're like each day they have one like so it's like
Oh, yeah.
one after another, and it's like very what's it called, like very you kind of get pumped up and excited every day, but after a week you kind of just get like, oh no.
Yeah, I know how you feel.
Yeah.
I feel
It becomes
you.
tiring, but like it's also like every time you stand on the stage and you see all your fans, and it's always a new experience for me, and it's always something that I feel like is needed for like a music promotion. So I feel like debuting my first album here in Korea with such beautiful stages is a very nice opportunity for me. Yeah.
That's amazing. And I'm curious, how different is it promoting in China and in Korea? Is it very different?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's quite different. Like in China, we do have stages, but like it doesn't. It's not like these like what's it called, like, you know, like
The
for
music shows.
Yeah, the music shows, like mostly they have like dance, right? Like it's like
Right.
dancing and singing. But like in China, we have more singing-based music shows, and there's not as quite as much dancing. So there wouldn't be as much as like camera.
Yeah.
Because it's
Movements.
not very
It's the
idol.
Zoom in,
based,
zoom
like-
out.
It's the same in
Crane
the
camera.
States. Yeah, it's the
Yeah.
same in the
Overseas.
States. Like we have a lot of either vocal competition shows or like
The Voice,
Yeah, like
yeah.
The Voice or America's
Got
Got Talent
Talent.
or American Idol. We
Yeah,
have
yeah.
those ones, but we don't have too many of these. Like specifically, like all these groups and soloists come and just sing
Like set
every
for
week.
idols.
Yeah, we don't have those.
Camera action.
Go.
All right, well, let's listen to that very song first. And when we come back, NVee and I will ask Tony some more questions. So here is Jigglin by Tony. We just heard the Korean version of the song Jigglin by Tony. What a catchy song.
Right.
I remember NVee, you were singing this last week.
Yeah,
as
because
well.
you played it last week too, and then we had a whole conversation about it.
This is really cool.
I
A
think
lot of listeners were just typing jiggy, 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 jiggy. Now this is going to be on my head all day long.
I remember my mom when you posted that we were gonna do the show together.
Yeah.
She texted me. She's like, Jiggy, jiggy, jiggy! It's a jiggy, jiggy guy! Yeah, so she heard the song too, so she likes it.
At first, when I first heard our album, like I liked Gorgeous a lot, and I
me
wanted it
too.
as our title song at first, and then the NR team was like Jiggy Jiggy was more brainwashing, and it has a more catchy vibe to it, and it might be better for like a performance.
Yeah.
So we kind of like settled it as our title song at last. Yeah.
I think it's a great title song.
It's the song that keeps it in your head.
Yeah.
That's why, because it's so catchy. But I really liked Gorgeous too. I remember you performed it the
we
first
did
time
it.
last
On the show,
Monday.
I think. Yeah.
I saw it. I was like, oh wow, this is actually a really good song.
So what other language versions are there?
We have Jiggy in Korean and Chinese, definitely. And
I would love to check out the Chinese version too. Yeah.
And the other two songs, we have it in English, like fully English, and English Korean.
Wow.
There you go.
There you go. All right, let's take a look at some comments. We're getting lots of messages. King Lindo TV says, Hyerim, NVee, Tony, this is going to be a lot of fun. Let's roll up and jiggle. And NVee, would you like to read the next message?
Sure. Okay. Uton underscore Naya says it's more chill when Tony speaks in English.
Yeah, it's been like 2 months since I've ever spoken English.
That's what happens when you live in Korea.
Yeah, I
right?
know.
You don't really get to use a lot, so
Yeah.
it's good.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. Something that I need to do better on.
Right, and SAPH Simon says,
Simone.
OMG, them both being blonde twins. Hi, Hyerim, NVee, and Tony.
Hello.
Hello. Taipei Wern says, NVee and Tony, it rhymes. Did they dye their hair same color before coming to KBS?
Sure, we'll go with that.
And NVee, would you like to read the next message?
Matahari says, wishing both Tony and NVee a fantastic good afternoon. Greetings from the Caribbean.
Wow.
Please know you all have fans all the way in the West Indies. Thank you.
Thank you.
That's so nice.
And Unique Ananya says, excited for NVee.
Excited for you too.
YL077 says, Tony, ti amo. Ti amo means I love you in
Te amo.
Italian.
It means I
isn't
love
it-
you in Spanish.
In Spanish?
Te amo.
Ti amo? I thought it was Italian.
Right?
I'm not sure. Oh, wait.
It's Spanish. Please correct me. It's Spanish, right?
Both.
It's both?
Wow.
I didn't know.
Didn't know
Learn
that.
something new every day.
So we're both right about it. And Faye Yu says, Tony, Tony, Tony. I can feel so much love. And Shubham Kumar says, hi, Tony and NVee, with lots of emojis, heart emojis.
Hello.
And 就是笑笑.
Wow.
就是笑笑 says, Tony 是成... What
成都人.
What's Cheng? Okay, what's that?
청도 마라탕 알아요?
Oh, Chengdu, the city.
Chengdu, the city.
Chengdu,
And also,
Oh.
Of course I know Maratha. I love it.
Yeah.
It's my favorite meal. My guilty pleasure. One
It
of
is
my.
very good.
Yeah.
보고.
Hogwa.
맞아요.
Yeah, I've been to Chengdu for a performance.
Oh, wow.
A long time ago, yeah. TYTY says, first album is absolute bop too. Tony, would you like to read the next message?
Okay, latte, Natia says Tony. You says Tony. 漂亮孙 says hi Tony.
Everybody say hello. Oh.
Hello.
Right. So moving on to the script. What is your favorite song from the EP Spatial Recorder?
Mine?
Yeah.
My favorite song is actually Fairy Tale.
I haven't heard that one yet.
That one's actually quite unique because it sounds like a band. It sounds like I have my bass, my guitarist, and my pianist, and it sounds like I'm like a band. And also, it's quite what's it called? Quite hyped up, and it keeps my emotions very like in the mood.
And is that the kind of music that you normally listen to?
Yeah,
Band
like
music, hype music.
when I'm like quite down, I like to listen to like more happy virus songs to get myself more hyped up.
Are you like that too, NVee? Like when you are feeling down, do you listen to hype music or?
I'm actually opposite. I listen to a lot of sad music.
Me
when
too.
I'm down.
Me too.
It depends
To
on my
keep the
mood.
emotional vibes.
Yeah.
I'm a very dramatic person, so when I'm sad or down, I'm listening to something
Sad
down.
songs.
Yeah.
And then I force myself to cry.
Yeah,
Get more sentimental.
unless it's like really, really, really down, then I'll
Oh, yeah.
watch something or listen to something that will hype me more up. So it just depends.
Yeah, that's right. And would you like to ask the next question?
Sure. Okay, what was your favorite part when you promoted this album on like the music shows?
Wow, my favorite part is, you know how they have like those like
Oh, like at the end
the
of the
confetti
video?
cannons?
Yeah, it always scares me sometimes. Like even when they tell you beforehand, they're like, "There's gonna be confetti's." Like move like a few steps back and watch out. And you never know when they're gonna start it.
Yep.
Yeah,
That's
it's
your
like-
favorite part?
Yeah, that's my favorite part.
Okay, I like that.
And also like whenever we do rehearsals, you always get to watch the teams before you, and then it's always a pleasure to like see you guys perform before us
you.
because like it always hypes me up. Your songs are very like swag and rap.
Thanks. No, I feel that I feel the same because whenever we promote as well, I always like to see everybody else who performs because there are some songs that will get me hyped up too because especially when you're about to go on stage for the actual live performance and you have a little jitters.
Right.
That's why I liked Jigglin before we perform because I
both
would
of
just
your
jiggle
songs.
it out of my nerves.
Both of your songs are so catchy, so upbeat, and so fun. And it's great that you're getting good vibes from each other. All right, let's take a look at some more comments. All right. Sky says, hello, Hyerim, NVee, and Tony. Have a lovely day.
Thank you.
Thank
You
you.
too.
And Tony, can you read the next message, please?
Tony looks very handsome today.
And the ID, what's the
Oh, 讨你欢心. Wow.
Feel like I'm practicing my Chinese.
I'm actually Blackswan. We have a lot of Chinese fans actually, so I should start learning it as well.
Have you ever promoted in China before?
No,
Not
but
yet.
hopefully soon we can go.
Promoting in China is a lot of fun.
Really?
Yeah.
You get to go to a lot of places and they're quite different, like each place, because they have like different food, different culture, and
the food.
you get to kind of like experience different vibes around China.
Oh, yeah.
What is your favorite place to? Where is your favorite place to perform?
Mine,
To perform.
Or just your favorite place
in
general?
general, I
Yeah.
like Sanya. Have you ever heard of it? It's kind of like
Yeah, I've heard of
Hawaii.
it. Yeah, I think I've been there.
Or like Jeju-do, it's kind of like it's like a tropical
Okay.
vibe. There's lots of beaches, and there's also like coconut trees.
It's the Hawaii of China.
Oh,
Wonderful.
what's the name of it again?
Sanya, Sanya.
Okay, hopefully we can go there. Maybe on
Yeah.
vacation.
Oh
my
that's
gosh.
beautiful,
Wow.
Sanya.
No, we have to go.
Like tropical paradise.
대표님, please send us here, please.
Ooh, that's so nice. Wow. All right, well,
We have like
let's look at some more comments. Faye Yu says, Tony is so cute. What's Tony's MBTI?
my MBTI is ENTP.
You're an ENTP.
Yeah.
Completely opposite of mine.
Me too.
ISFJ.
Yes, I'm an ISFJ.
Whoa. I think ISFJ are like very small group, right? Is that?
I'm not sure.
I don't know
Like they
how it
like
works.
to stick with like a
No,
Like
it's
they don't
like,
really have many ISFJs
Yeah.
around.
I think it's like
Like
more.
small amount.
I
Yeah.
guess I haven't. I
not
don't
sure.
know too much.
Yeah, I don't know too much.
Are you guys the same?
Are you?
We're almost the same. I'm ISFP.
Oh.
Oh,
We have the first two. The first two are the same.
yeah, interesting. And Black Okapi. So were you going to say something? No. Okay.
Go ahead.
Black Okapi says, for both Tony and NVee, if you could give to each other one song from your own discography, which one would it be?
I would take Gorgeous.
Whoa.
Oh.
I'm not good at rap though. I feel like if I took songs from Black Swan, it would be a harsh Like
There is one song in our album that is just vocals. It's called La Boom. It's actually one of my favorites. It's more of like a groovy, very light feeling. I don't know how, it's just very groovy.
Well, she's really good at promoting her songs. I feel like I'm gonna go back and like start searching it up.
La Boom is one of Blackswan, all of your members' favorite songs. Last time I asked your group.
Between the vocal unit, it's our favorite song. With Part2 only, her favorite song is Roll Up and C'est Jamais Vu.
Oh yeah, except for Part2, everybody liked La Boom.
She likes more of like the really strong, but like also like very confident songs because she's a very strong, confident person. So.
Yeah, I definitely felt that when I met her. And Shrew Draw says American and Canadian idols. Ooh, yay!
Woo!
Where in Canada are you from?
Vancouver.
Vancouver. Okay, nice. I've never been to Canada before, but I've always wanted to go. 10707YO says, question for Tony. Do you have a K-pop group or solo artist that you particularly like or admire, and why?
Wow. That's a tough question. Because I remember I kind of like entered this industry by accidentally. Like,
Really?
because you know how in Canada, like, we go to our schools at 9, and then we finish our school at like 3, and there's
Same.
quite not a lot of things to do after 3. So my mom, as an Asian parent, she kind of signed me up for a lot of like talent. What are those called?
Like
Talent.
talent workshops or like
Yeah,
something
like
that
workshops or
you
something
can
like
help
that.
learn or
Yeah.
figure out what you
Yeah, and then kind of like one of them was like dancing, and then that dancing club kind of like was really into EXO.
EXO?
EXO, yeah. And then we kind of like my first song to ever dance to was EXO songs. Yeah.
Which song was it? Do you
I
remember?
think it was Overdose.
Overdose is a good one.
Yeah, their performances are amazing.
I think my favorite song from EXO Sambanim is Wolf. That
Wolf,
was the
wow.
first song I've ever
Yeah.
listened to from them.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and also like when I went to the Produce program, we had our like first stages, right? And then the first song that I performed was EXO Sambanim's The Growl.
Udon.
Udon.
Yeah.
That's a hard song.
Their songs are all
All their
hard.
songs are so hard. Wow. Good job.
And the next message, Eclipse ND says, for NVee and Tony, what is your greatest achievement so far on your idol career?
This one's hard, man.
Would you like to go first, NVee?
I would say my greatest achievement so far as an idol is just to debut.
Debut.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it's been a kind of a long dream of mine. I guess about 2-3 years. I've been wanting to become a singer and debut as an idol. So that is going to be my biggest achievement.
Yeah, I
so
would
far.
say the same too. Debut.
Of course, our fans as well, but that is my top one right now.
Yeah. How about you, Tony?
Mine, my greatest achievements. I feel like if I say this, I feel like it might be too, what's it called, like official or too serious, but like
Say it.
I feel like my greatest achievements was probably like kind of like, what's it called, like having the opportunity to having the opportunity to like be with our fans, and because like a lot of our fans are quite like young and quite small, and as a new generation, us as idols, like we're able to bring them new bring them new knowledge in a way. Yeah, or like bring them new morals and showing them like the opportunity of dreams.
Like inspiration?
Yeah, inspiration, giving them inspiration and guiding them through their teenage or adult years. Because like a lot of them, like they might be going to schools, they might have like very harsh and jobs.
Yeah.
So like when they are finished with their real life problems, they can have like
Something
their
to come
own
back to,
space,
yeah.
their own bubble to kind of tuck in and to be comfort with us. So I feel like my greatest achievement is being able to create this bubble for them and giving them a space to chill out for a bit when they feel like they need to take a deep breath and take a break, and also guiding the new generation for their own dreams.
Wow, I love that.
That's not serious. That's heartfelt.
Yeah, so
I like
touching.
that.
Mm.
I mean, they especially for teenagers. I mean, that's a very important time in their life. So
Absolutely.
it's nice to have that.
So inspirational. I have so many questions, but we need to play a song because we're running out of time. So we're going to listen to another song from Tony's first EP. Here is Gorgeous.
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 Yeah.
I was training with them back then. Yeah.
Oh, that was Gorgeous by Tony. And if you're just tuning in right now, we're joined by NVee of Blackswan as well as Tony to talk about the K-pop artist's life on this week's I Feel You. All right, let's take a look at the comments. Starting with Phil Harv Entertainment. OMG, I love Blackswan and Tony Yu. Love that they're together. Yay.
Thanks.
And Tony, would you like to read the next?
想念你. You're so nice, Tony.
And the next message.
与你玩. Love you, Tony. Thank you. Quite short and straight to the point.
Yeah, I'm making Tony read all the Chinese IDs. Sedom says, Tony, why you love
Capybara.
capybara so much?
Do you know capybara?
No, I
I've
don't.
heard it, but what is
What's that?
What? You don't know capybara?
What's
It
that?
Have you heard the
Familiar.
song? Capybara.
yeah, okay,
Capybara,
yes.
Capybara, 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 capybara.
Oh, that's what this.
Capybara, capybara. Okay.
I don't.
That's capybara.
I've heard the song, but I didn't know it was an animal.
Oh my gosh, I love that song.
Oh,
It's so cute because capybara,
it's
like,
so cute.
It is actually.
this is straight to my point, down my alley. Because capybara is like an animal. Like all his like vibe is like he doesn't give a
Yeah.
he doesn't give a damn. So like even when like I think it's hawks or something, like they peck him and he just like
Oh wow.
yeah.
Literally doesn't.
Or
know.
like he rides
Wow.
on alligators.
Wow.
Yeah, like, and then he just like, and they kind of stack on each other. Like the younger ones goes
Yeah.
on top of the older ones, and they just like stack on stack.
Wow. I love the attitude.
Yeah,
These are very interesting, and they're called capybara.
Yeah, they're called capybaras.
And there's a song about it.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Okay, yes. I was like, wait, I've heard that word before, but now that you say the song, I do know the song.
Who is it by? Who's the song?
I have no idea.
It's-
It's like a TikTok song.
Yeah, that's where
I
it came
see,
from.
like a social media
Yeah.
song. I see. And Yenny Del CII says, question for NVee. How do you prepare before each presentation? And congratulations on everything you are achieving. I'm very proud of you.
I like to, well, before we obviously come back, I like to practice as much as I can to get it natural and in my head. And then before we go on stage, I like to do a little shake. Actually, if you ever see me in my performances, like before I go on stage, you'll see me do a jump and then a shake to make sure that my mic pack doesn't fall off.
So you have a little routine.
Yeah, I have.
before you
That's
go
my
on stage.
routine before I go on stage. I always do shakes so I can get either nerves or make sure everything is put right in place. So.
What about you, Tony? Do you have
Me?
a routine?
Yeah, I kind of do, cause like this is actually quite unique because each studio that we shoot in, they have like different temperatures. And yeah, like some are very cold, some are like very warm.
Yeah.
And,
Never thought about
Exactly.
that.
and then
Wow.
like because I dance a lot, right? So there's like lots of sweat that comes down. But like what kind of like this is like I kind of like went on Safari and searched this up. It was like there's like scientific articles that says about it is how like so if our body temperature kind of matches with the room temperature, you don't get as much sweat when you like work out a lot. So let's say for example like this room is like very cold, right? So I tend to not warm up as much. So my body temperature stays like neutral with it. And then when I do
Wow.
dance, the sweat doesn't come down a lot. And if the room is very hot and I go in as cold, I go in like because like there's might be AC in another room like 대기실 and stuff, and then we go in there, then we get a lot of sweat. So we try to like warm up a lot to match the room temperature, and then when it's neutral, like after I dance, my sweat doesn't come out as much.
Wow, that's
Speaking
a new
to someone
way of
who
thinking.
sweats a lot. What?
Wow.
Where? Send me this website.
You should consider that
There's no way. Okay, that's actually, you're right.
Quite
That is
funny.
unique.
That's a completely new
Wow,
perspective.
I did not even know that though.
Never in my debut life have I thought about the temperatures.
Okay.
Very scientific. Thank you for the advice. And NVee, you should consider that. Keep it in mind.
I always feel bad for my hairstylist and makeup stylist because I always come off stage with sweat and they have to always re-straighten my hair and make sure it's all okay. I might have to use that. Thank you.
Thank you. And NVee, would you like to read the next message?
Sure. Tony Yu Latam. Question for Tony. As an idol, what's the most helpful thing you've learned after debuting in Korea?
After debuting in Korea, I feel like the most helpful thing I've learned.
There are too many.
Yeah, there's way too many, and like, cause like, it's kind of like to me it's a new industry, so I've learned a lot, and then like I think something that might be helpful for me is the specific like things that I was just talking about, and for example, one of them was like the lighting, and then because you know how we
Yep.
do rehearsals dry and like
Yep.
camera and stuff, right? So when we do the rehearsals, like I have to kind of like find the perfect lighting spot where my eyes are shiny
Wow.
and my face is not too oily. There's like a sweet spot on the stage, and then you kind of have to just like move around that place area so you don't get too less light and you don't get too much light.
And you also have to find the right angle
Yes.
where you look the best.
Dang. I didn't even think about the lighting.
Me
I always
too.
think too much about where the camera is.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
what
The
I'm
red light.
still- Yeah, that's what I'm still learning
But the
right now.
red light, I feel like because for me it's like a bigger problem because I'm a solo artist. So during the 3 minutes of the whole song, I have to look at the camera like this
Right.
same the whole time. When I was in a group before, I only had to look at the camera at my own
Right.
parts, and all the other parts I kind of just either look at the fans or just look straight in front. So I only have to remember maybe like 10 seconds of the song where I have to look like left, right, or like middle. But like as a solo artist, I kind of have to like focus on the cameras during the whole song, and within the 3 minutes they change a lot, and I have to
I
like
didn't
keep
even
on
think about that.
remembering like at this sentence, this specific lyrics, like where it like kind of like goes around. It's quite
So
Yeah,
complicated.
it's quite complicated.
It's true. I didn't even think about that. Wow, solo artists have a hard
Yeah,
time.
there's so many things you have to think about while you're
Because
performing.
the camera will be here, and then it'll be here, and then it'll be there, and then it'll be moving. Yep. Good luck. You got
It's
it.
a tough job.
Yeah.
And P. Muria says, for the both NVee and Tony, what was your first impression of each other?
Like today or the very first
First
time?
impression. Very first impression.
My first was like, I felt like I finally had someone that I could speak English to. Because when we were doing the promotions, everyone was like very stressed out. And then they were like speaking English to each other. And I was like, oh, yes, my savior has come. I was like, I could talk to them. I was like, I should do challenges with them. Yeah.
Oh.
You know, actually, I didn't learn until I think the end of the first or the second week that you spoke English.
Oh, really?
Literally, because you were
yeah.
so good at speaking Korean.
Oh, wow.
And so I just figured, oh, he's pretty good at Korean. And then I heard you say some phrase in English. I think you said, let's go or something. I don't remember. But I was like, only people who speak English has it with that accent. So I was like, well, maybe he knows English. But I think my first impression, I actually have the. Let me remember. I remember thinking, wow, you're very tall.
Oh.
I mean, there's a lot of like guy idols who are tall. I was like, you're very tall.
Yeah.
And that was my first thought actually.
That's my first impression of both of you.
Really?
Both very tall. Yeah. Speaking of being good at Korean, would you like to ask the next question?
Sure. Tony with _therapy.
Therapy.
Tony, I heard you've been studying Korean really hard lately. I'm curious if you also dream in Korean.
No,
Oh,
not
wow.
yet. Definitely not
yet.
yet. Yeah, I feel like daydreaming in Korean is even hard for me now.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I kind of like picked up my Korean during this like whole promotion again, starting in like July. So I haven't spoken Korean for like at least 4 to 5 years since I've kind of like ended my show here in 2019. Yeah, so it's been a long time for me, and picking it up is quite hard. And yeah.
It's like riding a bike. I mean, if you've
if you
already
don't ride it for a
learned
long
it
time.
and then you get back on it, it takes a second, but then it'll start coming. So.
That's right. I think it's important to keep using the language.
Yeah.
I agree.
And if you don't use it, it gets rotten.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you were spotted by fans in 2019 looking into some books at a big library in Gangnam.
Wow.
One of them was a Korean lesson book for Koreans. So how did you see the pictures? I'm
No, not
you
yet.
did not?
No.
Oh. You don't know know about the
You mean,
photos?
I think it was at COEX, right? Was
Yeah.
it?
What is it called?
Yeah, in Gangnam. At a
Wait,
mall.
why does everyone know that though? Is that
It's
like
on,
is this supposed?
Yeah, even I saw it.
Wait, why?
Wait, you didn't know about this picture?
What?
Oh,
Is
Tony
this
didn't know
was it
about this
supposed to be
photo.
like?
It might
A
have
topic
been
or something?
It might have been a fan or something, and they just.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
I guess it was popular.
Probably I got the wrong book there then. I think I was supposed to like pick up another book then, I guess. There's not. I don't remember the story behind it, but like I'm pretty sure I got the wrong book there.
I see. Well, how did you study Korean?
How
In
did
the
I
first
study
place,
Korean in first
yeah.
place? I kind of like I did do some like coaching, Korean coaching, but like it didn't really quite work out that nice. But when I first went to the program, like 101, everyone basically spoke Korean to me for like 3 months straight, and then I really had no opportunity of speaking other languages, and it was just hearing them speak, and then I was just like, oh, what does this mean? And they're like, oh, this means this, and I was like picking up words by itself, and then that's why like now like for me like Korean is easier for hearing. Like when I hear stuff, I quite like I understand it around like 90%, but like when I speak, I can maybe make like 50% of what I want to say. So it's quite hard for speaking, yeah.
So listening is the easiest part for both of you. What's the hardest part?
Hardest part?
Like reading, writing, speaking.
Definitely writing, I feel like. Because like you do sound it out, but like it's sometimes like it doesn't spell out what it sounds like.
Ah, okay, yeah. I think I'd be the same. Speaking is the hardest for me. I don't have like too much of a problem with writing, but it's more like when I have to write and they tell me what to write, it's the spelling. The spelling is hard because I don't know like
받침
exactly.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's a double consonant because
Yeah.
like I'm
Or is
still
it
trying
in the
to
bottom or is it top left?
exactly. So, yeah.
All right, it's time for another song break, and the next song I have for you is another cut from Tony's EP called Fairy Tale. That's your
Fairy Tale.
favorite song.
Yeah.
from Diablo. And after that, we'll also listen to one of Tony's songs that he released in China, where he's actually better known as Yu. How do you read it? Yu Jing
Yu Jing
Tian. It's like a flower.
Yeah.
That was Like a Flower, and before that we heard Fairy Tale by Tony. Oh, two lovely songs.
Thank you.
We're taking a look at some more comments. JM Sunlight says, Tony, what do you do when you don't have any schedules? Also, what do you want to do the most if you were given a holiday?
What I do mostly is go to tropical places. I really like go to a beach and just lay there, or like go walk around and like wearing AirPods and like walk around.
That's really chill.
Yeah, very chill.
That's
Like
nice.
I like really chill stuff. So other than that, like I like to swim. Like yeah. So if I go to like a hotel, I would like try to find one that has a pool.
You like doing like either
Outdoor
an outdoor things,
sunny.
very adventurous? Okay.
Yeah. That's why I like summer a lot. Yeah.
I can tell by your songs.
Thank you.
But what do you think about this summer in Korea?
Oh
The
wow.
heat.
Wow, no.
Did you like this summer?
Because I feel like, but like recently it's been like quite cold. It's getting
yeah.
colder, cooler.
Yeah.
Like because like all the rain and stuff. I went to Everland yesterday.
You went to Everland?
Yeah.
No
Yesterday?
way.
Because yesterday
That's so
was a day
fun.
break for me. Like the day before that was we went to another music show together, and today we're doing the radio. So yesterday was like a day break for me within the 2 months. It was like one day for me off, and then I had to go to Everland. I was
That's
like, I was like,
exciting.
I need to go to.
Was
like,
it your first time?
It's my second time, but it's been like 6 years. So I've like I don't remember anything about it. So for a day off, holidays, I would either go to like these like what's it called, like these
Outdoor places?
outdoor places, or I would go to these like amusement parks. Yeah.
Fun.
Right, and the next question is from Oh My NII. Question for NVee. As a person with asthma myself who wants to be an artist, how do you manage to perform while being asthmatic and still giving a great performance?
It's not easy, I'm going to tell you that. You have to up your stamina and your endurance. That's the most important part, especially your core work. So I like to do a lot of core exercises, a lot of running, especially. I have to do a lot of cardio exercises. And once I get that pretty down, once I get new music with the dance and everything, then I will start to do the choreography while singing all the time. But it's something I'm still working on. It's not perfect.
So do you have your inhaler with you?
Always, I bring 2.
Wow. I have asthma as well.
No,
I have
really?
my inhaler with me every time.
You understand, you understand.
Definitely, because even like when I was like going to school, like as a student, we have these like fitness programs and stuff, and it's always hard for me. Yeah. It's
Do you have the running ones? When
Yeah, I have the running ones, and also
those were the
when
worst.
you like when we had like I don't know if you know, but like in Canada, there's this thing called Terry Fox Run.
Oh, I don't know this.
So there's this guy who ran half of Canada, and each year we have to celebrate him. So we have to run as well as a whole school. So when we run, and then like it's kind of like a bit of a marathon, and it's quite long. And then I have my asthma attacks, and my teacher is like, "No, you better run." and then like
my
there was
gosh.
this once there was like very severe, so I had to go to like the nurses and stuff.
That sounds rough.
It's not easy, but you can do it as long as you do that and learn how to control your breath, especially. Yeah.
Wow, that sounds very tough.
It's fine.
Right, and Benjamin Vera Cruz says, glad I got here just in time. Tony gives such great, thoughtful answers. Also, good job, NVee, in helping Lim host the show. You all did great. Thank you. Yay. And Tony U Spanish says, Tony, what concept do you enjoy doing? Cool like Jigglin or cute like Gorgeous, and why? And thanks to your music, we have lived unforgettable moments and found comfort in difficult times. Your music is like a balm for the soul. It always brings us joy and makes us feel alive. We international fans love you, Tony.
Thank you.
sweet.
So sweet. Yeah, definitely. What concepts I like to do? I feel like that's actually it's a great question because sometimes I do concerts that matches like my vibe, that matches my own personal image. Like Gorgeous is quite a concept that kind of like matches with my real self, my daily persona, because it's more chill and it's more just happy vibes in general. And Jigglin is more like a cool rapper and then more of a chic looking. style. Yeah, so sometimes like I have to fake it for jiggling because you have to like act like you're very like handsome, you're very cool, and you're very stylish and very hip hop. So for me, gorgeous is definitely easier to like perform, but jiggling is something that I always wanted to try out and to see if I can do. So yeah, I think both of them I really like, but I think fans will like gorgeous better though because it's more real, I guess, more authentic because it's actually just my daily self. And yeah, when you guys do your concepts, like would you guys perform more like acting or more like to yourself image?
I think it's more to myself. So when it's depending on the song, like Roll Up is a very fierce, like confident song. So me being a person that is a little bit more reserved, it's hard to be confident. So I had to learn how to be more confident and really understand the song. And then once I can do that, then I can really, really perform. But yeah, it depends. It depends. I don't think I act too much. I don't think so. If I do, let me know. Yeah, no.
I guess that's also like an advantage for groups because like everyone has their own persona. Everyone can like promote different types of vibes. So yeah, for me it's quite hard because like within the song there's like different vibes going on. There's like bridges that are very emotional. There are like verse parts that are very like attacked and very like you said like self-confident. So so you have to like change your type of performance style like within the song.
Yeah, you'll figure it. I think once you perform a lot, then it just kind of becomes second nature.
Yeah, I remember it was difficult for me to act in a performance too.
Yeah.
Because we had many fierce and sexy songs. And you know, when you look at the camera, you have to give that gaze.
Attitude.
But I never do. It's not part of my lifestyle. So that was the tough part.
Yeah.
But it's also the fun part.
The fun part,
exactly.
It's like cosplaying another person.
It's like being in a TV drama.
Yeah, exactly.
Becoming another personality. Definitely. All right. Well, it's already time to say goodbye. But before you go, do you have any messages for your fans, Pink Lions?
Pink Lions. Do you know why they're called Pink
No,
Lions?
actually.
So, first of all, was because I'm Leo, right? So, like, my star sign is Leo. So, they're called lions, or they're called pink Leos. So, but what the pink came from was because in Chinese, like, fans are called 粉丝. Yeah, but like, yeah. So, 粉 is pink, right? So they're called pink Leo.
Oh, wow, that's smart.
Yeah, and also my what's it called? Like, my kind of fandom color is blue. So, as like a romantic, so they're pink. I'm blue, and pink plus blue is like this. I don't know what I'm talking about, but you get the point. You get the point.
Yeah, don't worry. Yeah. It's very meaningful.
Yeah.
Fan.
Oh yeah. So what I had to say to my fans was, thank you guys for coming all this way to Korea to support me, and also for international fans. Thank you guys so much for waiting for such a long time to hear me speak English. No, but like having this debut in Korea really celebrates my kind of more international debut. So for international fans in the future, I really do hope to see you guys during either tours or other music festivals that are hosted abroad. So when I am able to go around touring other than Asia, I hope to see you guys as well. And in general, just thank you so much for supporting us during this whole album, and hope to see you guys soon.
All right, thank you both so much for being here today, and have a wonderful week. And NVee, I'll see you next Monday.
See you next Monday.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.
We're going to say goodbye to NVee and Tony and also close the show with Sam Kim's Mama Don't Worry.
Yes.
And as always, today's I Feel You will be posted on our YouTube page at youtube.com/KBS World English. So like, subscribe, and turn on notifications to make sure you don't miss anything. Thank you for tuning in. This has been Hyerim with producers Hong Seoryang and Kwon Tae-ryung and writer Liz. Have a good day and see you tomorrow.
See you.